Okay, so here's what happened. Um, I get a job, part-time job at CVS. They want me to become a pharmacy tech in training. Okay, I have to get a permit from the state of Indiana. So I go to do this, and what it is it's one sheet of paper. You print it off, you check the boxes, you mail it in. There you go. Well, I assume since the job only wanted to go back 10 years for a background check, so would the state. No big deal. $25 for the permit, and then let's see, another $42.20 to do the background check and the fingerprinting. Do all that. Get an email back that says, we found an incident in your past and you need to address it. So I really not really sure what they're talking about. So I call, and what I get is, that's confidential. I understand that for other people, but this is me. We're talking about me. And what I got from the lady at the board is, well, you know what you did in your past. So that's what they're looking for. All right. I know of two incidents. A domestic dispute, charges dismissed, everything dismissed, 1988, and a DUI in 1993, almost 19 years ago. So I get a notarized document, make a statement, I attach all the paperwork with it, which I'm not sure why I have to do that since the DUI is public record and they have that through the background check. But I do. So I do everything. I send it in saying, this is to amend the application. What I get is no response. So I email and say, what's going on? I need to know what's kind of going on with this. A job depends on this. CVS has been waiting patiently for 2 weeks, which is probably more patient than I would be if it was me. If it was me, I would have told me, sorry, too late. I don't need you at this point. So I call the board, and what I get is, well, you didn't send in another application. Well, I didn't know I needed to. I thought the paperwork I sent and the notarized statement amended the other application. Evidently not. So I have to send in another one of those. So I ask her, if I send that in, how long before I hear something? Oh, well, the board has to review it. That takes 5 to 10 business days. I said, this is kind of a job is on the line here, so I'm not really sure, can we expedite this? What can we do? Nothing. That's what they're going to do. So that was Tuesday, that was Tuesday, on a Tuesday. Today's Thursday. I call CVS, tell them what's going on, and of course they tell me, we've already kind of waited 2 weeks for you. The job isn't open anymore. So now I've got a tech in training permit that I don't need. I've spent almost $100 of my own money in fees for the application, fees for the background check, overnight mail, getting it all to them, another stamp to mail the other thing. I had to go and get one of the other things. It's kind of crazy. I just want to know, everyone's talking about how they're trying to create jobs and trying to get people back to work. I have a job, and the state of Indiana, especially the pharmacy board, Indiana Professional Licensing Agency, has just cost me a job. So how is that helping out everyone trying to get a job when everything could have been a lot smoother if they just would have told me what they were looking for, what I needed to give them, and were a little more specific about what was going on. I could have had this taken care of 2 weeks ago, could have had a job. Thanks, Indiana, for doing a great job.